Hey, Kathy. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. If this video resonates with you, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. All of your support helps. Okay, we have the self, the venom, the flame, the mountain, the maiden, and the ring. Kathy's. Cappies, I feel like the idea of venom is, that there's just like people who are like spewing nasty over you, right? Like attacking your character. And I almost feel like there's this idea of like, I want to say like recognizing what they're attacking. And again, this goes back to that read where somebody was like, listen, I know who you are, but I know who you want to be, and like that you're ashamed of who you are. And if that's how you want to be, like that's like really, like there's really nothing that can be done about it. Like you're just gonna have to be, like what, like Karen. Go ahead and be a Karen. Like that's on you. Go ahead and be a Steve. You know what I mean? Like don't nobody want to fuck with you. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of this idea of, I want to say, like having some things about you really like attacked, but then having to go internally and like acknowledge your value, your own value, and how it is that you are able to utilize that value outside of the system that is under attack. Um, and I want to say just being really drawn to, like the idea of, the ring is the idea of like never ending and never beginning. The flame is like a moth to the flame, and the maiden is the idea of like setting off on a new journey, like with a high level of curiosity. And I feel like Cappies, you guys are coming out of a place where you've been feeling really under attack and having to pull away, and just kind of like sit with those attacks and understand, like, are those against me or are those against the system? And if I identify myself through this, is it, like, I feel like there's just this, like, is that not how I lost my value? Right? Because that's how you lose your value. Like, you fucking sell your soul to the system. Okay. Let's see what else we can get for my Cappy. The Star, the Six of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Cappies, I really do kind of feel like there's this idea here of like, right, it's like, okay, so you sell your soul to the system, and you realize that the system is like, it owns you, it controls you, it dictates who you are, and it stabs you in the back. Because the whole point of the system is to make you question yourself and your own value and your own worth, because the system isn't an actual entity, right? It's a corporation. It's not a person, so it can't be held accountable. But who runs all of these things? You know what I mean? That oppress the people and get away with it. And I feel like there's an idea here, Cappies, of just, I want to I want to say that like you feel like you've been attacked for the last time and you are like breaking free of it and doing something about it so that you can bring healing to yourself and come into your emotional fulfillment and your abundance. God, fear of missing out has been in your reads for so long too. I have a feeling that one of my Cappies is an Aquarian too. uh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Five of Swords. The Five of Cups. Yeah. Because it is this idea of like feeling like you're under attack, feeling really confused, feeling like you don't know why, like, like what did I do wrong? You know what I mean? And there has been somebody in your reads, Cappy, who's just been a total ass, right? Like they just like they want to lord their money, they want to lord their privilege, they want to lord all of these things. Like they want to put you in your place, they want to, talk shit about you to other people. Like this person has been a terrible person, all because of what? Like because of who they are or their status in the world, you know what I mean? And you just really like ultimately being grossed out by it. Like, ew. And like and Cappies, I feel like like my Cappies anyways are aware of like the difference between the systems and the people, right? And so if you go to attack the system, it's inevitable that there are going to be people who feel attacked because those are the people who are maintaining the system, right? But like in the end, if there's going to be any sort of progress or movement, as a society, then we've got to break out of the bullshit. And it's like, but if you're knee deep in the bullshit, then of course you're gonna feel like I'm attacking you, and I don't know how that's my problem, like. But I feel like maybe this person's kind of starting to like awaken to this, which yay for the awakenings, that's good. Um, and I feel like they're wanting to really like hold on to the idea that like if they really work on themselves and develop themselves, that they'll be able to like go forward with this offer of love or like to be in a relationship. And Cappies, obviously take what resonates, leave the rest. These are general reads. You can be on either side of the story. So yeah, but like we're still with that energy of like these people who just like don't get it. You know what I mean? And I feel like saying like they don't get it until they do, and then when they do, I feel like they want to like backtrack and like make a grand gesture. The King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the World, I mean the Tower, the World, and Justice. Again, Cappy, this is the same theme that's been playing out for months now of just this idea of like I feel like I mean the page of or the knave of cups in this deck is the idea of like somebody who's very passionate but can never commit to anything, right, Cappies? And I feel like part of the reason that you've kept this person around is because they're passionate, and I think that that passion draws you in and you enjoy it. But it's also this idea of like just because you have something that draws me into you doesn't mean that it keeps you around. Like you might be passionate, but you're flighty as fuck. You know what I mean? And it's kind of this idea of like I feel like this person may be acknowledging the fact that like even if they were passionate at any moment in time, they were flighty and they were inconsistent, right? Isn't that what was in your last read? Is like they were acknowledging the fact that you were the one who was consistent, while they flitted about and like just destroyed things in their past, with their arrogance of money and privilege, and that's why it was never going to work because there's no justice to be found in anything with this person. Like I don't know. I feel like they're like we just keep having the same read over and over again. Like your cross watcher is really hoping that somehow this read is gonna like magically say everything's gonna be fine. You know what I mean? And I feel like it just keeps saying no. Like you're a shitty person. You've consistently been a shitty person, and I really don't want to fuck with you. And this person just like making an effort to really extend this offer to you. The fault line. Yeah. I mean, again, it's just this idea of like, listen, this and 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 this. I don't understand what you don't get. This is not a solid foundation. Like, how is this person going to come to you with a solid foundation? Like I just feel like you are a little bit in awe of and wasn't that in another breed too, of like this confidence that this person comes in with, and you're just like, what? I don't know, Cappy. I don't know. I hope this resonates with you. Please, please, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. If you are interested in booking a personal read with me, please click the link in the description box below. This is where we part ways. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.